Hi, I'm Varsha and I welcome you all to my channel In the Bucket, and in today's video I'm going to do a book review of The Meal on the Floss by George Eliot. So I completed this book today and this is my third read by George Eliot. The first one were Middlemarch and Daniel Deronda, and they were both 800 pages and more, and this book is only 500 pages. And George Eliot has this signature style in which he gives quotes in the beginning of every chapter, but in this book you won't find so. But the names of the chapters were really interesting, and I find this book really intriguing. This book follows the relationship of these two characters called Maggie and Tom, and they both are siblings. And this book is autobiographical in the sense that George Eliot was really attached to her brother, but she had to be separated from him because she ran away from home and he never accepted her. And in this book as well, you see Maggie, who didn't run away from her home, but she was stuck in this boat incident, which resulted in everyone thinking that she is a fallen woman, that she has eloped with this man. And Tom believed the rumors, and he just refused to have any connection with her. And this book is just very different than any other book I read on the relationship of a pair of siblings. And I really love the characters in this book, and we see this character development. The first part of the book is about their childhood. We see Mary and Tom both were really attached to one another, but as time passed on, Tom's love towards Maggie decreased while Maggie's love for Tom was always the same. But she didn't get that love and affection that she so much desired. And also the opinion of Tom about Mary matters most to Mary than any others. And the characters in this book, like Philip and Stefan Guest, who both were quoting Maggie refused them both because it will result in the dishonor of her brother and her family, even doing that against her own happiness, because in earlier when Stefan was quoting Maggie, she really loved him. And also when Stefan asked her to marry, she wanted to, but she refused him because her sister, her cousin Lucy, also was in love with Stefan, and she, to show her respect and duty towards her cousin, refused him. And also not to hurt the feeling of Phillips. We see this really sensitive woman, how she is enduring her life and how she is interacting with the world, which is really different than how Tom interprets his world. He is under this self-control. He is actually in love with Lucy, but he refuses to go any farther into quoting her because he knows that she doesn't love him. And also he believes that Maggie has no self-control, that she just swears in whatever and someone tells her to do. And I think it was really cruel of him at the end of the book how he disowned Maggie. And it wasn't even her fault, whatever happened. And you have to read this book to know what happened exactly to Mary, why Tom disowned Maggie, not Mary. And this book has really symbolic of this meal and this floss. Like it's said, if the Floss were but a quiet lake instead of a river, we should be independent of any gentleman, for Maggie can row splendidly. As it is, we are reduced to ask services of knights and squires who do not seem to offer them with great alacrity. So I really don't know what this line particularly means, but even when Maggie is so fallen in the eyes of society and her brother, yet she shows great strength of mind when in the end of the novel, when there is this flood and she helps save this a family of a person called Bob, her childhood friend, their childhood friend, and also she ventures to save Tom, and a tragedy happens, but yet we see that Mary is not, even when she is really sensitive to others, really innocent, and that is her downfall, yet she has the strength to stand by the one whom she loves, and that is what I love most about her character. Also, the characters in this book are really lovable because they are understanding, most of them, at some point or the other. And yeah, this is what I love about this book, the relationship of these siblings and the characters, their support and fellow feeling for each other. So this is all for now. This is all I have to say on this book. And if you like this book, then this review, and would like to read Haven, then if you want to ask something, then please comment. And I will meet you in my next video. Till then, have a safe lockdown. Bye guys.